I got kicked out. I think it was to low battery, but it's all good. It's okay. Don't know what the deal is about that. But I think it's because I called out a name and she called an assistant to like disconnect me. So, you know, some people are so obvious within like their realm to protect themselves. Like, I know that wasn't for me. I know for a fact that wasn't for me by the way I was handled. So I see pine. Pine is something that we should be working with too, like pine needles. Some people are also pining over our presence. It's weird for me to say that, but it's on here. You know, like what am I supposed to say? BPA, power, POA. SOPA. Sap. Yeah, the sap of a pine tree. Oh, I have that. I certainly do. Okay. BEA, that's an acronym for something like Book Expo of America or Book Expo Association or something like that. It could mean, like, it could have other associations with that. Web. So there are people who work with the web in engineering, like there's some kind of, yeah. Okay. Crazy coding for sure. Okay. What else do we have here? We have 2 E's, 2 O's, and an I left here. What are we making of this here? Okay, 2 I's. Some people are really stressed. Let me just double check here. I have this thing on my face right there. What the frick is that? It's weird with the lettering that we have left here. It's very strange. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I suppose we're going to look at it like pine as an anchor. Okay, we're gonna use pine, whatever like thing. Yeah, pine is supposed to be used as an anchor. Sap, there's something about it. It's like being like an evergreen. So, what's left is 2 O's and an E. Gosh, there's something about this. There's an eclipse due to happen. Either a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse, but there's an eclipse due to happen. I don't know when, so this is part of my homework to find out when, but this is about foundations and how people are due by that time to see the likeness within each other, because I'm seeing like a Venn diagram where it like just kind of like comes together. I'm gonna just show you in just a sec. Is it doing it? Okay. Right there, the Venn diagram. So it's supposed to come together like so. Those foundations or two people like at the same kind of playing field, basically leveled, and they're looking at the likeness. That's due to happen. So we have pine as an anchor. That's what we got right here. Yeah. So something about go time on that. All right. Give me a second. Yeah. That's what we got there. Thanks so very much. I'm going to pull one more card just because, like, I can. And nobody else is here. The Fairy Ring. New skills, advanced training, rapid movements, improvements. This is excellent. Okay, so I'm going to take this for myself, being kicked out of a certain area or association. And I'm going to go with that because, you know, when people make a huge motion to oust you from a certain circle or like certain supposed prestige, you gotta know, like, you're that powerful that that people find like people are perfectly positioned to use their power well choose otherwise, and that tells you a lot about how they see you as a threat. That like if anybody who is in power has the confidence to be able to not play into those categories, but when they do, you know, like how powerful you are. It's like by default, what's unsaid is absolutely heard. All right, so we are fairies, and the role is to create the growing world. Everything is changing. Our world is full of danger because the trees are being severed from the roots and the animals are leaving. The flowers and blades of grass are trusting in us to learn how to cope, survive, and yes, thrive under these bleak circumstances. While it may look fun and like we're merely putting on a show, we are also learning how we will keep the wild ones free and safe, and when the machines move in. We will never give up in the wild places, and we will train, learn, and understand the enemy to understand those who would harm, intentionally or not, the places and beings under our protection. We will do what must be done to save our friends. The shapeshifters are helping us evolve, and you, too, must ever evolve, learning new skills and train practically to become able to live in a world of changes. Do not grow sedate and lazy or complacent. Become alive and feel the excitement of training. Learn new skills and practices until every part of you, from your legs and hands to even your eyes, hurt. For with this aid comes knowledge that you are preparing yourself to discover a new path in this ever-changing world. So the divination on this is learning new skills, advancing in your talents, sharpening your reactions and senses, and following discipline and structure is important now. You are likely to take course, study, and gain solid credentials in a field you are looking at longingly. There will be an examination, a very important test of your skills to assess your suitability for a task, role, vocation, and so forth. You must update and refresh your existing skills because things are changing, have changed, and will continue to change. This will excite you, and you will discover joy and purpose in learning new skills. The course you will take will have to do with holistic health, witchcraft rituals, or spell work, sensitivity and alertness, environmentalism, or finances, savings, and investment. The more flexible and adept you have become in these areas, the more amazing your life will be every day. Train, work hard, and hold your head high. You will soon have a chance to demonstrate why these new skills are so vital and important to many more than just you. Okay, so I want to read this first part here. Are these fairies playing with... Where are you? Are these fairies playing with sweet animal companions, or are these fierce freedom fighters learning new skills? Even beings as adorable as they must learn new abilities. What? Anyway, okay. They must learn how to train the young ones and teach the skills that they will need in in the world of changes that we all live in. The Fae are here working with shape-shifting ones who are taking on forms to test the fairy skills. When the circus gathers, it may look fun and simple for a frog to jump or a fairy to pick up a tiny chair and tame a friendly foe in the form of a mouse. But everything they are demonstrating is vital for their education and for their own family's futures. That's good. So, I don't know if I mean, is this a foreboding that they're going to fire me? I don't know. I don't know. This is Page of Wands. Look, that rose is on fire. It's used as a torch. So, I don't think it's giving me the answer of this way or that. I think the focus that's most important here is just that I have to go where the road leads me. And so whether the decision is this or that, I still need to, I'm called to follow through. Yeah. There's a lot to here. I mean, we've got the egg with the snake wrapped around it too. Black cougar, which is probably a spirit totem because that's the first that I've noticed here. I mean, there's like frog and butterfly too, but oh, swan. But the fact that when I started out here, before I got kicked off, was that there were some strong latches to my spleen, and that told me a lot about where I'm at. And although there's like a haziness, I don't even want to call it a haziness because it's not. There's some question as to where I'm at. People take advantage of that. And I can't say that I'm drifting. It's just weird. So who are you? You're gonna find out. Yeah. I mean, we have the Eight of Cups and then the ninth one presented by either the Page of Cups or the Queen of Cups. But there's an ultimate form of clarity here within its simplicity. She's almost floating on water. That's interesting. Okay. All right, I'm going to close it off with that reading. Maybe top of the deck, just because. Okay. King of Pentacles. Upright. Okay. I think that's good for now. So it's just telling me to be productive as you can be. And that's just it. Yeah. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I know. Okay, I know why. All right, I think that is it. Where did I put that? Time to put some stuff away. Okay. Okay. Where is that thing? Thinga. fine. I'll just get this thing. Okay. Boop. So, now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors and supporters. All donations provided in light and love. Certainly appreciate it. Appreciate you. So, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due. Assisting with that rollout, that sequence. In light and love, I close all portals. Now,